This image shows the sun, not as a symbol for a new beginning or a metaphor for hope, not as a symbol, not as drama, but as a constant, a quiet, unwavering presence in a world that never stops demanding our attention. Every morning, regardless of noise, weather, or opinion, it rises. It does not ask whether the day is ready. It doesn't check our schedule or wait for our permission. It simply keeps time, a rhythm that existed long before us and will continue long after. This is why the sun is a tact giver. It offers a sense of proportion, a silent measure against which we can gauge our own pace. In our modern lives, timing is often outsourced. We live by a different clock, one of our own making. Alarms decide when we wake, jolting us from rest into immediate action. Calendars decide what matters, carving our days into blocks of obligation. Notifications decide what deserves attention, pulling our focus from one urgent demand to the next. We react, we respond, we rush. Our days become a series of external prompts, and our internal rhythm is forgotten. But the sun offers a different way. It doesn't demand, it invites. It suggests a pace rooted not in urgency, but in steadiness. To observe its quiet arrival is to remember that there is a world turning, a rhythm unfolding entirely independent of our to-do lists and anxieties. It's a reminder that we too can choose to act with intention rather than simply react. Our clocks, our calendars, our notifications, they all measure time. But none of them truly define rhythm. They are merely echoes, instruments that react to a much deeper, more fundamental pulse that governs all life. They only react to it. The sun, however, does not react. For billions of years, it has been the source of this pulse. It leads. For thousands of years, human activity naturally aligned itself to this great, silent cycle. Our days were shaped not by schedules, but by the arc of the sun across the sky. Work began with the first light, a time of energy and clarity. And when the light faded, rest followed darkness. This wasn't a romantic ideal, but a deeply functional reality. Light was a finite resource, and darkness provided a natural, definitive boundary between doing and being. It was a rhythm that offered balance. Today, we have conquered the darkness. We are awake at all hours, our worlds illuminated by screens that demand our attention. We are connected at all times, across continents and time zones, expected to be available, responsive. We are constantly busy, yet this constant activity often leaves us feeling unsynchronized, disconnected from the natural cadence of the day, and in turn, from ourselves. We live in a state of perpetual reaction, pulled in countless directions by endless digital tides. Being awake early is not about productivity. It is not about getting a head start on the day's demands or checking more boxes than anyone else. It is not a competition. It is about alignment, a quiet recalibration before the world asks you to be anything other than yourself. It's a space to simply exist without the weight of expectation. When the world is still quiet, signals become clearer. The constant hum of notifications, deadlines, and opinions fades into the background. In its place, a gentle clarity emerges. Thoughts settle. The path forward, once cluttered with doubt, feels navigable. Decisions become simpler, not because the problems have vanished, but because your connection to your own intuition has been restored. Consider the sun. This is the tact giver. It does not push. It does not motivate with loud declarations or urgent demands. It only provides a reference, a steady, silent constant against which all else moves. You may choose to follow it, or not. You can rise with it, or you can find your quiet moment in the late evening when the day's work is done. Either way, it remains, unchanged by your reaction to it. It is a truth that exists outside of our need to control it. This image is a reminder. Not everything that matters needs to speak loudly. In fact, most of what truly sustains us does not. Some things simply keep time. The turning of the season, the pull of the tide, the steady beat of your own heart. They are rhythms, not deadlines. If you are awake now, you are not early. You are not late. You have simply stepped away from the world's clock and onto your own. You are on a different rhythm. A personal cadence that has been there all along, waiting beneath the noise. And that is enough. It has always been enough.